Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2, the interceptor badge. Favorite badge in the game, I would say, is
a quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bradley Beal's out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Price in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Suggs. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. And he drops the first.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
Suggs hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Nice shot by Durant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Carter. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns on offense. Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Mr. Clutch. Suggs with the bucket.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Durant. Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Carter, the pass to Mr. Clutch. 6 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Banchero. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, look at Banchero, reminding you he can shoot too.
Suggs against Booker. Great D that time from Suggs.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Timeout call for the Suns. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And the Magic making a change here. Batase's checked in. Here's Beal. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Howard, the pass to Mr. Clutch. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Batase. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Carroll with it. Defended by Dunn. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving.
Magic leading by 6. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 26 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Price can't get it to go.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Banchero. Banchero, strong inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
The offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. A 26-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Count that bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 9. Suns trail by 17. Phoenix calls timeout. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
The Suns making a switch here. Love's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Price. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Right side Durant. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Bridges, left side. Pass to Price. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 20. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Phoenix calls timeout. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
One new group getting ready for Orlando. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Carter. Bataze comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Howard. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Queen. Outside Love. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what could happen.
To the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker defending. Here's Mr. Clutch. And another basket for Orlando.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here's Booker. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Anthony's checked in for Orlando. And so it's Orlando. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
17. Fans, your Magic Youth Dance Team.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then it's Suggs, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. 5 to shoot. Howard, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Carter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Durant against Banchero. Durant inside. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. No luck on that one. Inside, Banchero. Soft touch off the glass. Banchero's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Here's Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Beal outside. That one no good. Great D that time from Suggs. Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And here's the fast break. Here's Mr. Clutch. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Left side, Booker. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Suns shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tries again. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. Basket's good. Mr. Clutch has got 25 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Booker with it. 11 points in the game. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points in this quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Price. Still without a bucket. Outside Booker. 14 feet away. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third. Now Booker. He's got 13. And he drives in, and the shot's good. Booker's got 15 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Orlando ahead, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Both teams making some changes here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Orlando.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Kevin Love, Devin Booker out there with Kevin Durant, Legandary in at the power forward position. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Bridges, he's checked in for done. Here's Mr. Clutch. Orlando again missing. And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Takes it inside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Right wing. Here's Queen. Booker defending. Murray deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Banchero. Murray inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Can't hit that one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Clutch.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Here's Bridges. Money from the wing.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Bridges. Murray passes to Mr. Clutch. Fires from deep. Booker with the defensive effort. Beal outside. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
It's going in.
I see you out there doing work. This is where things count, right here.
do this.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, hello and thanks for joining us on Noche and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Magic, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Mr. Clutch out there with subs. And it's Howard in at the small forward position. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now Winslow, after the missed three from Barton. No problems knocking that one down.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at
you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Dillingham. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Here's Parker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points so far. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Nets. Dillingham with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. High, arcing shot. Dillingham, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Mr. Clutch following the basket by Julius Randle. Here's Mr. Clutch. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Carter. It's good from about 19 feet.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
Winslow against Howard. Now Winslow. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Wood. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Over in the corner, Banchero. Here's Parker. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Here's Dillingham. Covered by Parker.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Had a chance to catch up with the Magic head coach. And we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Wood with the bucket.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off. And Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like it.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Wendell Carter. Goga Bitadze comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Howard. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Hachimura, he's checked in for Christian Wood. McDaniels comes in for Justice Winslow. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dillingham.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Conley. And Valanciunas pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 14-4 run right now. The pass to Black. Conley against Valanciunas. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the right side. Here's Black. And that one drops for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Randall. Last game he had 12. Jacks up a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Conley with it. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And going with an almost entirely new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Murray comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Black. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Christian Wood. McDaniels comes in for Hachimura. Dillingham's checked in for Justice Winslow. And it's Conley in for Drew Holiday. We've got Murray. Mr. Clutch out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's McDaniels. No scoring in this one. Randall. Out to Conley.
Orlando foul. Murray.
Bitadze's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your
124 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. Here we go, one-on-one. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He added 29 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. It was a complete game from him in every sense of the word. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
1 second separating the shot clock in game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's Mr. Clutch. Gets it off. And it's in.
That's the end of the first half.
Buzzer beater. One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
43.
Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic lead by 18. Time now for the halftime break. With wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards. Julius Randle is out there with Wood. Then it's Gillingham. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Edwards looking it over. That shot no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, good from Banchero. Mark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And Orlando will get a change here. Black's checked in.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randle. He doesn't get the second one. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Randle throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Passes it to Black. Here's Mr. Clutch from outside the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third, and it's blocked.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 24. Offensive rebound. Banchero. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Wood passes to Winslow. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. The three, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Barker. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points in the quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Edwards is low to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Suggs kicks to Carter. Black the pass to Barker. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
It's Edwards on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 8 points.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Here's Barker. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bankero, that's good. He's got 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Orlando Magic up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been two very...
Substitution on the court.
Underneath, in the post, it's Bankero and Carter Jr. Black is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Howard in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Edwards inside. He's guarded by Howard. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Count that bucket. 32 points for Mr. Clutch.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Back to McDaniel. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win, and looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mr. Clutch.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Stolen by Holiday. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dillingham, no good. And here's Bankero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Barker, the pass to Howard. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Holiday. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly. together just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us.